We in here.
But that fight started at like 5, huh?
It might. We in here. Man. We in here. Man, y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna put these earphones in so y'all can't hear that feedback. We in here. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. That other camera I had, it was a good camera, but it's not, it really wasn't trying to do the live streaming. You know what I'm saying? It was lightweight, weak. It's a nice little camera, but it wasn't doing the live streaming that I needed. It did one live stream. You know I don't usually wear glasses, but that glare being my eyeballs, I can't see. I gotta get my other glasses fixed. I just gotta get my glasses prescription. I got my lenses back. My linens. Yeah, we back in the building though. We back in the building. We just had to get another camera, bro. That camera wasn't working properly. The one I had got. That's this Insta360. It's a nice camera, but I'm gonna just use it for when I'm like out and about, you know, doing like video recordings. It's a nice camera still. Then my GoPro was acting crazy with me. My older GoPro. Man, bro. You gotta understand, man. This is about the delusion that's going around in the atmosphere, bro. When I say it is crazy, I heard a man on the dude Mustafa boxing. He literally was calling Anthony Sims Jr. a fake boxer. And it really was crazy. I had to literally tell dude, like, bro, or you gotta stop, bro. I had to tell him, like, no, bro, we can't be doing that now. You can't be doing that, bro. You tripping. You can't be doing that. That don't even make sense. Like, dude, you used to be trained by Emmanuel Stewart. He was one of the top amateurs in the nation, one of the youngest to be in the Olympic trials type John. Like, what in your mind? You know what, let me chill real quick. Let me chill before I just start going in. Let me chill before I start going in. Pause. Let me give y'all some music real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day.
Let let y'all get the intro in. Make sure y'all tune in. Hey, could somebody tell me what that Alicia Baumgartner fight on? So we could really take a look at that. Just in case we gotta break something down. You know what I'm saying?
I do my history, plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty. I know that you mad, cause I got my own clientele, they got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Man, my brother just came up with some new music today. Let me hit him and see what that album called. Hey Siri. No, you don't even need me. Hey man, on another note, you gotta pay more attention to the delusion out here nowadays.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm live, blood. What's that album called?
It's called,
This nigga don't even know his own album. This nigga don't even know his own album.
It's called Trap Phone.
Trap Phone?
Yeah, T-R-A-P.
Don't ever play with me like that. That nigga gonna get tired of us calling and hanging up. I don't even know how to spell that. Man, I'm looking for this album real quick with the Jugster. Hey, blood, you got that nigga Marlowe's album? I can't find it. What's that nigga Marlowe's album called? You found it? Oh yeah, I see he spelled his name stupid. Thought it was all one thing. I found it. Don't ever play with me. Oh yeah.
You know what's going on. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Blenders, mix it. You know what's going on. Phone. You know what's going on. This, that. What is this? This, that. What is got that pussy?
He done upped that production, I tell you that. He not playing with y'all.
Money ain't everything. It's
the only thing.
You find a 50 on me, nigga, then I pussy. Money ain't everything.
It's the only thing.
When you broke, they gon' treat you different. Money ain't.
Yeah, that listen, I know a hit when I hear one. That come on crazy.
You know what's going on.
That right there come on crazy. Listen how it come on. That right there too. Them two tracks.
This, that.
See how that just come on? Do-do-doom. Boom, 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 boom. And then listen to this. Whew. Yeah, that them is hard. Then listen. Get that Jug Night EP, Trap Phone. Get that immediately before I slit your throat. Get that immediately before you get your throat slit. Don't play. I got a knife on me right now. Right here. Hey, get the album before you. Hey, get the album before you get dealt with. Hey, do what I say. Get the album before you get dealt with. My bad, bro. I'm old now. When you old, you gotta keep a blade. See, I used to think it was a joke when they used to be like, yeah, I keep a knife on me. It's not. You know, you gotta have something to open up boxes with. Or faces. Depending on your preference. Right there, my man Jug. It's my little brother. Out here doing this music, bust down this gap. First person to ever bust down that gap. This Jack's Bandman is tough. I'm sorry. This right here is what you call player. He come on here acting up on the track. Look how I come on the track. Listen. Hold on. Come on right in.
The moolah, the G's, that's what I love to stack. The blenders, the rentals, the scales, the trap. There's water in my mouth. I done
bust down the gap.
And that Addy and that chicken, I can get it across the map. I got highs, I got lows, I got halves, I got zaps. Track and field in the hood, cause it's lap after lap. Hit the render, use the blend once you get your money back. Alright.
Real quick. That was just a quick little 8 bars real quick. You know what I could say about my brother in rapping? He definitely has gotten better at riding the beat. Pause. You know, it take a while to understand how to really ride that track. Pause. You know what I mean? What I don't like is when people ride sacks. I'm really not into sack chasing and riding. Because I've noticed when you putting up observable facts about some of your favorite boxers, y'all get to acting crazy with Hamza. I didn't appreciate that on some of my gram talk because I'm putting up facts on how these guys really be looking in there and y'all not taking it serious. Like, I seen people been sending me videos of Boots. He really was looking crazy with Karen, bro. He kind of wild. He does have that with Roy in common. Like, when they miss, you know, from throwing whatever they throwing, they kind of be all over the place. My man Bob, who from Philly, he did say, like, he said he was he said he don't like to talk about talk with boxing. He don't like to talk about boxing with people. He said, man, I can't stand when Boots be leaping in with the gazelle hook. Cause he only doing that cause he can't land his jab. And he said he was showing somebody that, and dude said, yeah, he getting warmed up, he getting in his zone now. Dog, I laughed so hard. Yeah, he getting in his zone now. I can already picture somebody saying that. And he was like, no, he not. He having problems landing the jab. That's why he doing that. That's not it. You're not getting in no zone, blood. Can't be having, listen, you can't have problems landing the jab. How that volume sound? How that volume? That's what we looking for. Yeah, I think it's going to be a nice little test for Boots. It's going to be a tough test because this was going to make it tough. You're coming up in weight. So you're going from 8-ounce gloves to 10-ounce gloves, which definitely make a difference. I fought in both. I fought in 8-ounce. Every time I got in some 8-ounce gloves, whether they was a bum or not, they went to bed. The moment I was above 154 against this big Mexican cuz, and they had on 10 ounces, it wasn't the same. I'm not saying the punches didn't hurt, but it wasn't the same. He wasn't really going. His name Carlos Martinez. He on my box rack. He was tough. He had a losing record, but he was tough. He was a bigger guy. He was at least a good 6 feet. 5'11", 6 feet. He was like a whole. He was taller than me. He was taller. Now that I realize it, now I'm like, So, and that's the thing. The first time I fought him, and that was my first 4-round fight. And I knew after the first round, I said, this is going all 4. He is not trying to lose. And I came to him the whole fight and got a majority decision. My man Felipe didn't like that. He really wanted me to stop because that's what he was used to. Felipe was like, you gonna rematch him again. You know, I was having problems. Listen, Mexico ain't what you think. You start to pay extra money to really find an opponent because you get a reputation. So then I fought him again. I said, Felipe was like, man, you gonna stop him this time. I was thinking in my mind, no, I'm not. He's not there to be stopped. But what I am going to do is box his ears off and not let him get a shot in. And I got real slick on him. And it really showed me that sometimes the judges want to see exactly what you're good at. Like, I got a unanimous decision 4 rounds to 2. But the last 2 rounds I came to him. And the judges, and at that point, they wanted to see the slickness. Can't cap.
Yeah, that's because I didn't give you the cash, so I just Zelled you some of the cash back, and then I kept $650.
You know, we don't go on Paramount. We gonna go on Paramount, see if this work is on here, or if ESPN Plus is on the joint. See if ESPN Plus is on the Paramount.
You're not getting that same price. I just paid them for it like that, but it's not the same price on there. The bills is.
I don't think ESPN Plus is on there. I don't think it's on there. Let me see if it's on YouTube real quick. What about Xander? Do you think he is a tough fight for him? Yeah, Xander gonna be tough, bro. He a bigger guy. He a bigger fighter, bro. I seen the size differential. He not, you know. I'm telling you, bro. When you in there with bigger guys, when you that big, bro, it's not the same when you in there with bigger guys. Like, you know, it's bigger guys is harder to do things with, pause, because they have more size. So when you're used to hitting guys with punches, and they might that might not be what they might not be. They have better punch resistance, is what I'm saying. So I'm looking at different things. They might, bigger guys got different punch resistance.
There's a group called Nine Brigade from Philadelphia. They have a song called All I Need, right? Jay-Z stole their beat, they hooked everything, the whole song, right? The only reason he couldn't get away with it because they were signing and paid for it. If you go to YouTube and put Nine Brigade, N-A-A-M Brigade, All I Need. You hear Jay-Z song, All I Need, that he took from them.
Yep, Jay-Z did steal that. Damn. Jay-Z out here stealing music, but that's what they do though. When don't nobody know you, they steal your work. Get busy off of it. And that's just what it is.
These guys popped their balloons for this lady. Some of their reasons will surprise you.
Hey, listen.
Especially this last guy.
Welcome in. What's
Your house party was a classic. When you a bigger guy, that punch resistance is different. Like people, listen, this is what they put it like this. If you hitting a heavy bag, right? If you hitting a 40-pound heavy bag, it's moving and you could slip it, get up under it, pop, pop, pop. Work it, come to it, let it come to you, you know. But then you get a 100-pound heavy bag. It's not moving the same. It's not moving as quick. It's dead weight. You hitting it, it might start swinging, then you can start stepping around the bag. Hit a 400-pound heavy bag on your Marciano. The bag is not moving. The bag is not moving, bro. Rest in peace to my man James Richardson. He used to wear a body protector. And I used to hit him, bro, and he didn't even go nowhere. James was a good 6'2", 6'3", 250. I used to hit the body protector, bang, 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 ripping, boom, boom, boom. Bro, he didn't even move nowhere. He didn't back up. He didn't go nowhere. That right there allowed me to have a greater punch resistance to where when I'm hitting smaller guys, they are gonna feel it. It was this one Tongan Samoan cuz who used to be at a gym called Oakland Fight Camp. Dog, he had to be 400. And he was only like 5'8", 5'9". Dog, dude was so big and athletic. I used to be going, he had the body protector on, bro. I used to be ripping till his body's so crazy. Man, that Taurus MPX RPC is tough.
I told you all subguns were incredibly popular right now. Taurus just jumped on and created their own. This is the RPC. There's a lot of features with this because it's a brand new gun, so we're going to go over all of them. My initial...
Hope it's not a 22, because I don't... But yeah, man, so that punch resistance makes a difference depending on the size of what's going on. You know what I mean? That's what it's all really about. How much when you release and deliver the shot, how much the guy can take. Now listen, we all know his sizes and weight classes. Get in there, say you a welterweight. Get in there with not to say spar these type of guys, but light heavyweights, super middles, and even middles. They gonna take them punches different. See, that's the trick that Sugar Ray Leonard and them other guys played with y'all with, because they was fighting guys that they fought at welterweight at the higher weights. So they already kind of used to them. The only person that you're not going to be used to doing that with is Tommy Hearns, because he was a legit 6'1" and 6'2", and he can grow into being a real light heavyweight and compete with light heavyweights on a regular. Sugar Ray Leonard fought at light heavyweight also against Donnie Lalonde, and he said that was a big white boy, bro. Donnie Lalonde was not small. And Sugar Ray Leonard said every shot he got hit with hurt. He got dropped a couple times, but he just kept wearing dude down and hitting him on the chin. He one time he hit him in the throat. That's what really... That was one of the reasons why he was able to beat dude. He hit him in the throat. He crushed his windpipe. I want to say he retired dude. You know what I mean? So it just really depends on how you turn your punches, what size you are. Because a middleweight can skip 2 weight classes depending on how much weight he put on and depending on the opponent. Because then you could use your speed against him. A light heavyweight sometimes could go up to heavyweight depending on the speed of the guy. You know what I mean? And how he is able to take the punches. With Boots, going from 147 to 154 is 7 pounds. That's a big jump. That's a big jump. I can't cap. That's a pretty big jump. Because your walking around weight is a little different than a 47 pounder's walking around weight. 47 pounder at a healthy walking around weight could be at 165, 165 and under. A junior middleweight at a healthy walking around weight, he can be upwards to 170, man. I would say 15 pounds is a good, differentiation of the walking around way. It's the GoPro while I'm spitting like that. I'm just gonna tell you, it's the new GoPro. That's why I'm acting like this today. Don't trip. It's the GoPro. But I would say that because when you start getting to the 20-pound mark, you're cooking yourself, buddy. I'm telling you. Listen to me. Listen. You're cooking yourself. Don't get to trying to get that 20 pounds. You can really start hurting the body. You really gotta stay around that weight. And it's okay to gain weight, but 15 pounds, that shouldn't be that hard to get off once you start. Put it like this. Blood Aaron can get up to 174. Let him spar, mitts, chill one day, do a strength and conditioning workout, spar, he automatically down to 165. Automatic down to 165, 164. Because he not as working as consistently as he would be if he was training for a fight. So you letting your body heal and you eating up. But it's not real weight because it could be water, depending on how much the salt intake, blah, blah, blah. Well, I shouldn't say that because y'all be wanting to have these bars. Depending on the salt intake and the foods you eat. If you're not eating meat, which you shouldn't be, I would like to say that you can pretty much make the weight easy. Because when you eat meat, it really backs up the digestive system and slows the body down. Because once again, actually, old girl got my book. I need my book back. I don't even want to call her. But I do need my book. Is this it? Is this the book? I think this is the book. I hope this is the book. If not, I'm gonna have to get my book back from old girl. But this book right here, Saving Money with the Vegetarian Diet. See, those diets are a lot cheaper. I went to the grocery store today, spent about $30 and made about... You eating that pasta? Say me and cuz eat the pasta, pause. That just sound crazy. Say me and cuz eat some pasta. I made a whole pot of pasta. That's gonna last for a day and a half, maybe 2 days. You gotta really understand the diet. No, this ain't, I don't think this the book. I'm gonna have to call cuz and get my book back. I need all my books. Tell her to mail it. Mail me my book. Yeah. You want to make sure. Let's see what Gary Antoine.
What do you think? Who would have posed more of a difficult task? Shakur or Tank, you think? When you look at the styles.
Shakur against who?
You. Because you said that you need to build with Shakur, right? Because of the status of the fight needs to be built up to be something big. A Tank is something that is like it's gonna be big right away.
Right.
So without that being aside and just
Tank cannot beat Gary Russell at 140.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
I
love him.
Right. Styles make fights. Tank fight. He come to get boogie. He come to work. If he don't whoop your ass, he gonna knock you out. Same way, if I'm gonna whoop your ass, or you going out of here. Clean up time. Let's go. Styles like that being clashed against each other, it's gonna be a juicy fight. It's bound to be a juicy fight.
I don't like that terminology you're using.
We're tuned into it because of the styles. Now that don't need no build up because of the styles. on top of the names. Shakur, he got a different style. He got a surgical style. He's a boxer. You know, he not don't get hit. He's not going to get hit. He's going to move. He's going to be smart and obedient. He's not going to try to throw no wasteful shots. And he's not going to take no risk for real with certain fighters. Why? Because it'd be foolish. His job is to win. And if he can do that by playing it safe, then he's going to do that. It's not stupid of him. It's smart of him. It's obedient. Floyd Mayweather did the same thing. He's not about to just go out here and brawl with these guys. He could have brawled with Canelo. He could have brawled with Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
He could have brawled with a lot of fighters, but guess what he did? Pop, weave.
So, you know,
You hear about Robin? I'm like, what? It's working.
I will say this, though, man. When you think about Xander, he got decent size on him. Pause to your mama. I watch Cuz, man. He got a good jab. Boots gonna have to really go into his boxing bag, bro. Cause Xander gonna be boxing and moving, and I seen some people coming to Xander aggressive, man. He'll get on his toes and be trying to roll up under and get up off you and jabbing. He's edgy. Listen, man. Y'all ain't really watch Cuz he has an educated jab, bro. He be hooking up off of it, uppercutting up. Hey, man, hey, blood. Don't get up in there and get to acting crazy. He got education on his jab, and they be having a game plan in there from what he's mentioned. So, you know, you got to really be paying attention to that. It's all about strategic game plan on this level. You know, and listen, bro, getting one championship, that's one thing, but he is a unified champion. You know, at 23. I got it, you know, sometimes they just don't give you the belts. You got to do something sometimes. I can't just say they gave him 2 belts. You know, it don't make sense. You know, so you just got to hold that into account. You got to really hold that into account, bro.
Yo, Troy, you 1,000% 100 on that, G. In all combat sports, I learned that, you feel me, throughout
my man. We talking about people doing stuff like, and that's a thing where the delusion has taken over the internet. Like, just because you got followers, you think you know something that you don't, when you never did it, because people following you for what they think you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you got followers, because you know how to post and you might have been around some guys, and then that boosts their status, it doesn't actually mean you know the craft. That can get your pack busted, bud. And it can have you getting fighters' packs busted because you believe in the hype of the gram. That's one thing you can't do. You can't but believe the hype, bro. You don't want to do that. And a lot of these guys be believing their own hype. And that's why they be looking crazy and not getting to a certain level, and fighters be leaving them because they fighters be losing. And it's not like they fighters don't be having talent. You can see they got talent from the way they articulate their technique on the mitts. You know what I'm saying? They be articulating their style pretty good on the mitts. And you can see, oh no, he looks sweet in there. Like that's one thing I noticed. Like they'll be looking sweet in there. Like that's why I see where your talent at. How you hit the mitts, how you deliver your punches, how they come out. Then I watch some sparring. If you're a pro, I watch your game footage. A lot of these guys, they don't even look good on the mitts the way they articulate and deliver punches. They could stand weird. It'd be a whole lot of list of things. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole list of things. How would I coach against Xander? A jab. If I'm right or left-handed, I would establish the jab and get extra slick on him. I will exercise the jab and get extra slick on him. I will exercise the jab and get extra slick on him, dog. You know what I'm saying? Extra slickness. Little foot movement. Make him come forward. When you make them guys come forward, that gives them problems for real. When you make them come forward, that gives them problems. Make him use his feet. But it's going to be hard to make Xander use his feet because when he uses feet, you start to see the wrinkles. I mean, not for Xander, just for any fighter in general. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be hard to make Xander use his feet because he come forward with the jab. Xander come forward with the jab. You know what I mean? Hit the Zelle. He come forward with the jab. Listen, I told you, man, we had to get a new camera. We back out here. Like coaching against Xander wouldn't be hard, you know, cause you gotta use your feints. It's not just this the thing, y'all. It ain't just about coaching against Xander. It's the things that work on all fighters. Feints, the jab, educated jab hand, feints, footwork depending on if they coming forward or they moving backwards. If they moving backwards, you gotta slip, roll, and you gotta know how to step with your slips, not just stepping with your punches. You gotta know how to step with your slips. Yeah, you gotta know how to step with your slips. Hit the like button. You gotta know how to step with your slips. You got to. Stepping with your slips makes things a lot easier in there for you. Like, in that, excuse me, even when you stepping with your slips, you don't want to get overly square with your shots. Because then somebody might hit you and knock you off balance, like Josh Kelly did to, what's his name? Bakram. Like, just because you fighting off the back don't mean you don't know how to fight off the front foot. You gotta know how to fight off the front foot. That means you slipping, turning the shoulders, rolling. You're making yourself a non-hittable target. It's very important. You're making yourself a non-hittable target. You gotta know how to do that. On top of, listen, everything I just told you, you still gotta use the jab. You still gotta know how to use the jab. You gotta know how to use the jab, bro, even when you're doing that. Like, when you're in there with a taller fighter, it's constantly work. It's not that easy. It's constant work. You steady trying to get in, slip, use the jab. Remember, while you're doing all of what you're doing, he's still trying to get you out of there, throwing punches, whether you got a sharp jab. That's where head movement and hands up is good, because with your hands up, you block a lot of residual damage. It was real simple. Excuse me. We just wanted to get a quick live in, but we really wanted to get a quick live in for y'all. See, because I ain't been able to go live. Y'all ain't hitting that Zelle. You know, it's okay though. Yeah, but you definitely got to know how to slip on the inside and deliver your shots. And when it's time to get out, you got to know how to get out without getting hit. Slip in, pop, 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 pop. Roll out, moving your head, stepping out, stepping around the guy, turning him with the jab, as they call it. It means jabbing on your pivot, front foot. You got to know how to do them things. A lot of them guys don't know how to do them things, and then they don't stick with them because they don't have the it ain't muscle memory, because there's no memory in the muscles. It's different receptors that are in the muscles that build you back up from the work you've already done. So those same receptors in the muscles, what do you think puts them there? The brain. So the brain knows, oh, he's trying to go hard again. It's time to protect this. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then that's how you protect yourself, through doing the craft, because those receptors, from you used to jabbing over, they're going to build you up. You take a little break, those receptors go dormant. You get back there, start jabbing, hit the back, they come back alive. You start working. So, no, man, that's just it, for real. Yeah, that's just basically all how you do it, though. Man, my man, hey, listen. We gotta listen. Let me get the hat low. Let me get ready. Let me give a huge shout out to my man, Johnny, from the Hangout Spot. Johnny at the hangout spot is in the building. Johnny from the hangout spot is in the building. What's up with my man Johnny, blood? My God, the preacher of the panel. Salute to my brother Hamza, best boxing breakdowns. Salute to my man Johnny, most chilled spot you can pull up to get your piece off. Johnny has the most chill venue. If you want to chill, stay on the ice, you get with my man Johnny from the hangout spot, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, we just really getting it in. We talking. Getting some work in. Talking about Boots and Xander. Yeah, coaching against Xander, you know, it's not hard to do. It's just these things that are can be done against anybody. Because when you get in there, you got to move your head. Certain principles that you apply. Those are bars. Once the principles are applied, you put them in layers. Learning how to land the jab. Learning how to hook off the landed jab. Then learning how to stab to the body. Then learning how to uppercut off the stab to the body. Learning how to feint. Learning how to feint, then flick. Ooh, it's the GoPro. It's the GoPro. It's the GoPro, baby. It's the GoPro. I can't. I gotta chill. Gotta chill because I'm cooking crazy. The bars are still coming. I didn't even try that. Cooking crazy. What is going on? I gotta chill real quick. My bars is too barbaric. Oh my gosh. Again, I did that on purpose, but they just, the flow state, you know. Gotta chill though. But yeah, man. It depends on who you in there with. A lot of these guys that they be getting in there with, they don't have all the skills. The all-time great style. They're delusional in their skill set, and then that's where they get their Pacquiao destroyed. You can't be delusional. You will get destroyed. What's good with J-Man 96? Man, we had to get another GoPro, bruh. I had to get that GoPro Hero 13 Blackiantes. Because this wasn't working correctly. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working correctly. You know? Yeah, man, so some of these things we talking about is definitely important because it's how you execute the craft of boxing. You want to be careful in there. You can't get cooked. You want to be careful. You can get cooked. You can get yourself cooked in there. Hit the Zelle. But what's good with J-Man? I'm a little tired, man. I'm just getting sleepy. But yeah, listen, man. Listen, I need to get some water. Listen, to be successful in the ring, it takes a couple things. The bars is, what is going on with me today? My bars are outstanding. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you're doing in there. You gotta be careful what you're doing in the ring. You gotta be careful, bro. Never mind me, I'm just getting a couple spoons of this pasta I made earlier. I made some chickpea pasta with the red lentil pasta also. I got 2 Jones up in here. I'm not gonna play with you. Hit it with a little salties. That's a saltise. I definitely need some water. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful in that ring. And you gotta really know how to execute. Execution is a must. Execution is a must. I'm not saying be musty. I'm saying execution is a must. That's one thing you gotta realize. I'm not saying be musty. I'm saying you must execute accordingly. You don't want that musty energy, but you do want to be able to execute properly. I'm back. Yeah, so you got to get the work in, man. We need to see this boots work in Zion. Oh man, Duran on a vegan diet, unstoppable. Because he would always been at them lighter weights, and he would have cooked everybody. He was punching too hard. Pause. You gotta realize, man. As you can see, my age right now on the Gregorian calendar. Hey Siri, what is the Gregorian calendar?
The Gregorian calendar is the calendar used in most parts of the world. It went into effect in October 1582 following the papal bull Inter Gravisimas issue.
Hello. What's up? Why? Hold on. I'm on the internet doing a live.
Oh shit, okay, bye.
I'll call you back. Y'all gotta excuse me. What was I talking about? Oh, the Gregorian calendar started in 1582. Listen, that's a fairly new calendar, my people. That's a fairly new calendar, man. But Duran was already super sweet. You know, when you're a vegan, you're not drinking and doing all that extra stuff. So he would have been way different. He would have been way different in there. You're not drinking, you're not smoking, you're not... Listen, just because you vegan don't mean you eating processed food. You know? Yeah, Gregorian calendar, very new. Hey, man, we about to get off this live. I got to call my friend, see what's going on with her. See what's good, man. It's a lot of things going on right now. We'll be back on the live, though, because we got the GoPro, man. Don't trip. We'll be back.